Welcome to the Dream Stream experience. This stream will be utilizing sound waves, verbal prompts, and audio scenes to guide you comfortably through the defined phases. The first phase is a short focus session which will prompt alignment of your will and intent to experiencing lucid dreaming in later phases. The second phase will transition your body and mind into a total relaxed and unattached state. The third phase is the sleep phase, where your will and intent will drive your awareness into a lucid dream state. Before continuing on with this stream, take the needed time to prepare yourself completely for a great night of sleep and lucid dreaming. Use the restroom, brush your teeth, and complete any other tasks necessary to ensure you will focus 100% on the prompts in this stream. Now lay down comfortably in your bed and ensure that your body is free from any pressure points. Take your time to find the perfect resting position that you can comfortably maintain throughout the night. Enjoy the relaxing sounds as you make yourself comfortable, and we will begin the session shortly after the sound fades away. The session begins now. Focus your intent on entering lucid dreaming and using the prompts provided. Set your will to guide the outcome you desire. If this is your first time using this tool, allow yourself to relax and enter your dreaming naturally. If you are revisiting this tool, your progression will naturally be enhanced, and the prompts will become better with familiarity. The most poignant prompt you will receive will be the command, "Look at your hands." When you receive this command, you will look at your hands and become fully aware that you are dreaming. At that moment, remain calm and refrain from focusing your sight on any specific item for more than a second or two. Take notice of any clocks or televisions if possible. If other humans are present, listen to what they are saying. Now that you have set your intent and aligned your will to successfully achieve lucid dreaming, we will begin the relaxation phase. Settle into your bed. Position yourself comfortably. Gently scan yourself for any discomfort and make the necessary corrections. When you are totally comfortable, relax your body and allow the weight of your body to sink comfortably down into the mattress. Take a slow breath in, and as you release the breath, let your whole body sink deeper into your mattress. With each breath, feel your body sinking deeper into the mattress and becoming more relaxed. Allow each breath to be drawn slower and deeper with gentle rhythm as your body falls deeper into the mattress. With each inhale, draw in clean, fresh energy. With each exhale, release all cares and dispel tension in pure energy out. Release pure energy back into the universe. Let the rhythm of your breath be your anchor. Beginning with your upper back and chest, as you inhale, deliver fresh energy to these areas. And as you exhale, move the stagnant energy outward towards your shoulders. Allow your upper back and chest to sink deeper into your mattress as they are cleansed and refreshed. Now focus on your shoulders. Deliver fresh energy with your inhalation. And as you slowly release, move the stagnant energy towards your biceps and triceps and allow your shoulders to comfortably fall deeper into your mattress. Inhale, bringing fresh, clean energy to your biceps and triceps. Exhale, moving the stagnant energy to the muscles and joints around your elbows. Feel your triceps and biceps fall deeper into your mattress. Inhaling smoothly and deeply, deliver the fresh, cleansing energy to the muscles and joints around your biceps and triceps. As you slowly exhale, move the stagnant energy into your forearms and let your elbows sink deeper into your mattress. On this inhalation, focus on delivering fresh energy to your forearms. As you exhale, move the stagnant energy to your wrists and allow your forearms to sink deeper into your mattress. Breathe in slowly and deeply, delivering clean, fresh energy to your wrists. Exhale, calmly moving the stagnant energy to the palm and back of your hands. Allow your wrists to fall deeper into your mattress. With clear focus, breathe in and deliver pure energy to the palm and back of your hands. Still with precise focus, move the stagnant energy to the base of your fingers and thumbs and allow the palm and back of your hand to grow heavy and sink deeper into your mattress. Maintaining the relaxed and comfortable state, we will release the stagnant energy one finger at a time. Beginning with your thumbs, breathe in and deliver fresh, pure energy to your thumbs. As you slowly release your breath, move all the stagnant energy out through the tips of your thumbs. Breathe in, deliver fresh, clean energy to your middle fingers. Exhale, releasing the stagnant energy out through the tips of your middle fingers. Breathe in, deliver fresh, clean energy to your pointer fingers. Exhale, releasing the stagnant energy out through the tips of your pointer fingers. Breathe in, deliver fresh, clean energy to your ring fingers. Exhale, releasing the stagnant energy out through the tips of your pinky fingers. Breathe in, deliver fresh, clean energy to your pinky fingers. Exhale, releasing the stagnant energy out through the tips of your pinky fingers. Let your fingers be completely relaxed and fall deeper into your comfortable mattress. Take a moment to notice the calm, relaxing rhythm of your breath and the total renewed comfort and total relaxation of your upper back, shoulders, triceps and biceps, elbows, forearms, wrists, hands, and fingers. Take a few breaths and let them grow heavy and sink deeply into your mattress. Now take a deep breath in and deliver fresh, clean energy to your solar plexus. As you exhale, move the old, used-up energy downwards to your stomach. Inhale, bringing new, clean energy to your stomach and lower back. Slowly exhale, allowing your solar plexus, stomach, and lower back to sink deeply into your mattress. Feel the energy moving further downwards towards your hips and pelvic area. Take a lovely deep breath in and drive that pure energy to your hips, bladder, and pelvic area. Now slowly exhale, driving the stale energy downwards toward your thighs and hamstrings. Take another deep breath and deliver fresh, pure energy to your butt and anus. As you exhale, allow your hips, bladder, pelvic area, butt, and anus to sink deeply into your mattress. As the old energy moves down towards your thighs and hamstrings. Take Take a long, deep, naturally rhythmic breath, sending restorative energy to your thighs and hamstrings. Exhale, allowing your thighs and hamstrings to sink deeper into your mattress and move the old energy towards your knees. Breathe in, bring that beautiful healing energy towards your knees and the muscles and joints surrounding them. Breathe out, releasing the tension of the muscles and joints around your knees downward towards your calves and shins. Allow your knees to be fully relaxed and sink deeply into your mattress. Remain focused on the natural rhythm of your breath. Take a deep, compassionate breath inwards. Deliver that kind, pure energy to your shins and calves. Breathe out, releasing the old used energy down towards your ankles, and allow your shins and calves to grow heavy and sink deeper into your mattress. Take a beautiful, relaxed breath in and bring that clean, new energy to your ankles. As you breathe outwards, move the old used energy down to your feet and allow your ankles to relax and sink deeply into your mattress. Breathe in, calmly with intent, and deliver fresh, revitalizing energy to your feet. Feel as the new, clean energy revitalizes your heel, the ball, and the arch of your feet, along with every other part of your foot. As you breathe out, move the old energy towards your toes and allow your feet to relax and sink deeper down into the comfort of your mattress. Maintaining the relaxed and comfortable state, we will release the stagnant energy one toe at a time. Beginning with your big toe, breathe in and deliver fresh, pure energy to your big toe. As you slowly release your breath, move all the stagnant energy out through the tips of your big toes. Breathe in, deliver fresh, clean energy to your index toes. Exhale, releasing the stagnant energy out through the tips of your index toes. Breathe in, deliver fresh, clean energy to your middle toes. Exhale, releasing the stagnant energy out through the tips of your middle toes. Breathe in, deliver fresh, clean energy to your middle toes. Exhale, releasing the stagnant energy out through the tips of your ring toes. Let your toes be completely relaxed and fall deeper into your comfortable mattress. Take a moment to notice the calm, relaxing rhythm of your breath and the total renewed comfort and total relaxation of your solar plexus, stomach, lower back, hips, bladder, and pelvic area, butt and anus, thighs and hamstrings, knees, shins and calves, ankles, feet, and your toes. Take a few breaths and let them grow heavy and sink deeply into your mattress. With gentle ease, breathe in and send fresh, cool energy to your neck and throat. With a relaxed breath out, completely relax your throat and neck, allowing them to grow heavy and sink deeper into your mattress. Move the old energy upwards towards your cheeks and jaw. Take a lovely breath inwards, bringing clean, pure energy to your jaw, cheeks, and mouth. As you breathe out, move the old energy upwards towards your nasal area and upper cheekbones, and allow your cheeks, mouth, and jaw to completely relax and sink deeper down into your mattress. Now breathe in, filling your nasal area and upper cheekbones with clean, fresh energy. Exhale, moving old used energy up towards your eyes and temples. Allow your nasal area and upper cheekbones to sink deeply down towards your mattress. Breathe in and bring the fresh, pure energy to the back of your head, relieving it of all the tension. Exhale, moving the old energy upwards to the crown of your head and allowing the back of your head to fully relax and sink deeply into your mattress. Breathe in and deliver clean, fresh energy to your eyes and temples. Exhale, moving the old energy to the crown of your head Feel the comfort as your eyes and temples become completely relaxed and sink deeply down towards your mattress. Breathe in, delivering clean, pure energy to your already relaxed brain. Exhale, letting any remaining old, used energy dissolve upwards to the crown of your head. With great comfort and relaxation, take a slow, deep breath in and deliver fresh, clean energy to the crown of your head. As you exhale with ease, let the old energy release away from the crown of your head to be transformed and renewed by the universe. Feel the total comfort of the crown of your head as it sinks comfortably deep into your mattress. As you continue to breathe in a perfectly natural rhythm, visualize your body completely revitalized and radiating with pure, bright white energy glowing through every cell. Feel the pleasure of relaxation and good health. Feel the love, the pure love that the universe has for you. Relax and be thankful. Relax and be thankful as you drift gently into deep, restorative rest.
Also spreading typhoid. And you can do good in ways that do funny things to other people. Because you can do good out of your own fear of getting too close to them. It's like pity. It's a way to keep people at a distance. And so you do good to them. And that in a way makes them feel separate. There are ways of doing something for another person that separates you from them. And then there are ways of doing something with another person.
And this has been a wild intellectual ride, leading to some pretty easily...
Healing of the human individual, the spirit, the healing of the being, is a process of heart-to-heart resuscitation.
Advanced organization.
In which you share heart with another person. You hear?
The universe you and I are living in is a far more novel and complicated place.
Or you can only hold their hand, or you can't do anything for the...
Well, some people would say, well, that's just a consequence of the unfolding of developmental processes. Disorder, especially when we have something called the second law of thermodynamics, which tells us exactly the opposite. Physicists believe the universe is running down ultimately into a state of disorder.
Chaos lesions and with pneumocystis.
Forms, languages, organisms, technologies, always building on the previously achieved levels of...
And this person, let's say, is...
It was the further understanding that this process of complexification through time is not proceeding at a steady rate.
Probably his leaving his body is imminent. So his dream is crashing to the ground of who he thought he was. Now, what can I do for that person? I can commiserate with them. I mean, my heart can break because their heart is breaking.
Are not something different from nature. They're the same download of process that we see in the movement of continents, the evolution of new species of animals, except that these human novels...
That will allow them to come out of the drama and just be another being with a different,
if you will, as a kind of novelty-producing engine, a kind of machine which produces complexity in all realms, physical, chemical, social, whatever, and then uses that achieved level of complexity as the platform for further complexity. It explains the rush toward all forms of...
That's a good one.
But you don't have to be a rocket scientist to understand that if...
All this stuff or not. That's a good one. Hey, everybody thinks they're somebody, and so they have a storyline.
This rate of complexification is occurring so rapidly.
And the problem is we get trapped in our somebodyness. We get so well socialized into being somebody. We went into somebody training when we got born. Because our parents thought they were somebody.
At the end of history, and I believe it is not that far off. Global internet, a human population of several billions.
And people say, she's really somebody.
Sense it. That's what gives them their apocalyptic intuitions. And I think the ordinary man and woman in the street sense a kind of built-in...
That no matter how luxurious your somebodyness is, it's like a large prison cell. And usually the first thing you feel is sort of pain and dis-ease. So you go to a therapist, and the therapist helps you rearrange the furniture in the cell.
Physics, and have built elaborate mathematically defined theories around this idea, and then have found, to my astonishment, I'm thinking of the Mayan calendar,
is that you're in the prison of your own mind, and you have tasted the possibility of freedom. Further out. They say I was crazy. God, I gotta watch my mind. I'm going out of my mind. Instead of, I went out of my mind. It's interesting, just in the past 20 years, if you look at the Gallup and Roper polls about how many people in this country believe in something after death, and how many widows believe they've been
percentage. So whether you believe as I do that we can know the precise moment of this transformation of the world of time, or whether you believe it is simply coming soon and fast, really doesn't make much difference. We are all gathered here at the end game of developmental processes on this planet. We are about to become unrecognizable to ourselves as a species. Our technologies, our religions, our science has pushed us toward this for thousands of years without us awakening to what the denouement would be. Now we stand close enough to it. I think all but the most lumpen among us must feel the tug of the transcendental and the transformative.
Say that time is speeding up. Crystal oscillating. Keep time. Calendar, full moon, all of the things which
complete view contains all the others, since the method of Buddhism is above all the practice of clear awareness, of seeing the world, yata bhutata, just as it is. Such awareness is a lively attention to one's direct experience, to the world as immediately sensed.
Physical domains and energetic domains.
Samadhi, the last section of the path, is the
early universe was a pure plasma, a pure
awareness, wherein there is no longer the dualism of the knower and the known.
let alone chemistry, molecular chemistry.
Have a deceptive similarity to a system of morals. Buddhism does not share the Western view that there is a moral law.
Those more complex phenomena crystallized out or emerged, if you will.
Precepts of conduct, abstinence from taking life, taking what is not given, exploitation of the passions, lying and intoxication.
What I mean really is that more and more is happening. More and more is happening. And if you ask the question, well, what would be the ultimate?
Observe the precepts produces bad karma. Not because karma is a law or moral retribution, but because all motivated and purposeful actions, whether conventionally good or bad, are karma.
And so really what I'm saying is that the universe is getting its act together. It's connecting the dots. It's bringing everything into co-relationship with everything else. And somehow it does this through the production of consciousness. Consciousness is this integrative function in biology which takes data, which may appear profoundly unrelated, and in fact brings it into some kind of congruent relationship.
A world beset by a complex of problems, any one of which would be bad enough.
A point of view. And as it does this, it becomes somehow more aware, more self-conscious, more being-like.
Naturally says, the reason why we are in such a mess is not simply
Proceeding faster and faster. More connectivity occurs now in a calendar year than occurred in a million years. Speeding up. You know, before the advent of man, of human beings, the fastest changes on this planet of any consequence were genetic.
I would like to improve. So in so many people's minds and from so many different angles, there is this urgent feeling that I must improve me.
Hundreds of thousands, sometimes millions of years of evolutionary time. With the advent of human beings using spoken language, a new kind of possibility was born. It's called epigenetic change.
Now in this question, can I improve me?
Epigenetic change reaches its dramatic culmination in speech, writing, and communication of all sorts. And so the carriers of epigenetic change, the human beings, are automatically then the carriers of accelerated novelty. And so when you look at, let's say, evolution on a coral reef, and you compare it, let's say, to the evolution of political ideas in modern Europe, obviously modern Europe's rate of change in this domain is thousands of times. We have vastly accelerated all kinds of processes. Now we appear to be about to move from the strictly human domain to the human-machine symbiosis domain. And of course, machines process information, make connections, and do their work at a rate thousands of times faster than any human being can work. So we see again a progressive acceleration of the process of creating and maintaining varieties of connectivity. And that's what I mean by time is speeding up.
You must understand that in meditation we are concerned only with what is, with reality, nothing else. The past is a memory. The future, an expectation. Neither past nor future actually exists. There is simply eternal now. So don't seek or expect a result from what you're doing. That wouldn't be true meditation. There is no hurry, because now you're not going anywhere. Simply be here. Live in the world of sound. Let it play. That's all. flowers and grasses, we see messages of the Tao, of the way of nature. The scholar, pure and clear of mind, serene.
Into different metaphysical concepts. That's when I knew I was going to have to write another book on leading away from UFOs. They kept giving me a little more and a little more.
Read printed books. They do not know how to read the unprinted ones.
I still don't understand a lot of it. Analogies, examples, so that I can be able to talk to people.
To the superficial instead of the profound. How should they understand music or poetry?
That they will give me examples, but they said sometimes these are very poor examples because there's no words in our language for what they're actually trying to get across. For me answered. Information is as poison rather than medicine. They said it's not the brain, it's the mind.
The moon of the 5 lakes is all within you. If you understand the activity of human phenomena, the heroism and nobility of the great men of all ages is in your grasp.
I got one just a month ago in Montreal, and I said, for Pete's sakes, guys, what are you trying to do? You know, I keep thinking there's nothing else left to find.
Walking alone, leaning on a staff, in a valley of pine trees, clouds rise round my monkish robes. Sleeping with a book as my pillow by the window beneath the bamboos, I
all supposed to be happening at the same time. Dandy notes a beginning and an end. He said everything is existing at the same time.
As a matter of fact, you came out of it just in the same way as an apple comes out of an apple tree, as an expression of the apple tree. We say, I'm facing facts. As if facts, that is to say, the things going on in nature around
But now it's getting hard to do that because my information is getting more and more complicated. I used to try to keep it simple. I didn't want to blow their minds. That's why I say the convoluted universe series are for those people who want their minds bent like pretzels.
Now, in order to get the Chinese point of view, may I be so simple as to take you back to the old lesson about the bees and the flowers? Not to illustrate how sex works, but to illustrate the very fundamental property of nature. There are no flowers where there are no insects. There are no insects where there are no flowers. They go together. Just in the same way as your head goes with your feet. Or as the head of a cat goes with the tail of a cat. Except in the case of Manx cats that don't have tails. But ordinarily, if you were watching a cat walking, and you'd never seen a cat before, and you were looking at it through a narrow crack in the fence, you would see first the head, then the tail. Then the cat would turn around and walk past again. You would see first the head, then the tail. And you might assume that your experience of the head of the cat was one event, and the tail was another event, that they would be separate from each other.
Just do it. Do each act towards another human being as if you're serving the beloved. You want a yoga? There it is. Simple. I work harder with. Like I used to have a difficult time with Caspar Weinberger. And so I took his picture and I put it on my puja table, my little prayer table between Buddha and Christ and my guru. In the morning I'd say, "Good morning, You want to get free? Free to feel safe in the universe, to feel at home, like to feel alone. Why don't you feel
multifarious that we can actually appreciate for the first time our circumstance. And our circumstance is awe-inspiring. I mean, we are about to take the step out of man.
and so you're pushing away the rest of it far out thinking.
lack that oceanic sense of love for their children. But that sense of love, that feeling is not insufficient because it's not what the parent feels that matters, it's what the child receives. Sense of love gets through, and that's good, but to be truly loved, you have to be seen. And a lot of parents have great difficulty actually seeing their kids for who they are without their own anxieties and expectations and their own emotional reactions and so on. So that love has to get through. And for that love to really get through, the parent has to be able to attune to the child. And which is to say the parent gets the child's internal experience and knows how to respond to it. And when parents are stressed, as many of them are in the society, they have great difficulty being attuned to the child. That's so attunement here is the key.
And so maybe
Quite right to talk about self-love, because one of the greatest impacts of trauma is that people have a deep abiding sense of shame. So the way towards self-love is to remove the blocks to it rather than here's how you do it. And that's a lifelong process, not
and even stress during pregnancy or early childhood.
establishes either a fragile or a robust framework for all health, learning, behavior. The fact has been known from multiple studies that when women are stressed during pregnancy, the stress hormones this is the extreme. But in this society, there's such a punitive attitude towards people who are drug addicted. And there's two fundamental flaws about that. One is we're blaming people for having been hurt and being desperate to escape from their pain. Number one. Number two, those people who are drug addicted are no different from the rest of us. When I was working with these people, I saw myself in them. I had my addictive behaviors. I manipulated and I lied about them. And my addictive behaviors had an impact on my family and even on my work. Only thing is, it wasn't to drugs. So I didn't face any medical consequences or legal consequences. But they were no different. Feel alive and vital and present and motivated. And of course that dopamine hit is very temporary. So if you look at the brain scans of pornography addicts, there's this surge of dopamine. It's not the pornography they're addicted to, it's the dopamine. They just happen to get the release of dopamine through the pornography. The gambler is the same thing. The gambler is not after money. Because typically a gambler wins a lot of money in the slot machine in the evening, by the morning he's losing again. He's after the excitement, the anticipation. The sex addict is not after sex as such, as if they were. The solution to sex addiction is very simple. Just marry another sex addict, then you can have all the sex you want for the rest of your life. No, it's the conquest, it's the hunt, it's the excitement, it's that dopamine surge. And everybody's addicted. That's what they're addicted to. And so why are we blaming these people who are using drugs?
Why do so many people relapse, even after years of being sober and doing
support the 12 steps, but they're missing this trauma piece. So some people. The shame came long before the addiction, and the shame has all kinds of sources, but again it has to do with early trauma, early neglect, early disconnection. If a child is
or I understand that they're going to have their moment when they're ready to change. And so I think it's really interesting, because what I've learned over the years is that no new information can enter the nervous system that's not equal to the person's emotional state. Answer to the problem, and they won't hear it because it's not relevant equal to the emotion that they're experiencing. What we've learned is that if you take people in, just say 7 days, just cross the river of change, go from the old self to the new self, immerse yourself fully into it, break free from the chains of those emotions that keep you anchored to the past, overcome those habits and behaviors that keep you programmed into a predictable future, overcome all those aspects of your beliefs that keep you stuck in a certain state in terms of how you're thinking and those hardwired perceptions. 7 days, break free, and normally a person has the answer to their own question. that we need some type of intervention as a species. We need a change. We need an intervention in some way. And I don't know if it's
Look at your hands. Yes. Look at your hands. Look at your hands. Yes, go ahead. Take a good look at your hands. Look at your hands. Look at your hands. Look at your hands. Look. Look. Look at your hands. Dreamer. Look at your hands. Look at your hands, dreamer.